world is cruel, and the only morality in a cruel world is chance. Unbiased, unprejudiced, fair.
I was wrong about Destiny. That's because for the first time, I've had to scrap and rewrite parts of this video. The original title was I Want to Play Destiny. There would obviously be some buts and whatnot, and this is the thumbnail. It just says it's hard on it. I wrote it before Lightfall came out because I thought it wouldn't really change my mind. Because I wasn't going to buy it. I got it for free though, and my friend Joe, who is actually a Destiny player, and myself, now a warlock instead of a hunter, spent a couple hours each night over 3 days playing the campaign. And it was fun. I really enjoyed myself, even if I wasn't paying that much attention to the story. In high school, I was addicted to Destiny. Ask anyone in my friend group, and even some other people, I would not get off that game if my life depended on it. I first picked it up right at the tail end of The Taken King on a whim, because my friend Josh, who was also addicted to Destiny and now swears off the franchise entirely, said it was fun. I got the trial of Destiny, which is still on my Xbox, before I used the account share to get the entirety of Destiny 1 just a few days later. Because playing maybe the briefest part of the original story, I was hooked. And I was addicted to Destiny 2 as well when it came out. My fire team ran through the campaign twice in a week. We never did get the Callus raid done though. Ask me about the infamous bird story if you're curious on why we didn't complete it. And then something started to happen after that. Something that kinda leaves a sour taste in my mouth even until today. Even with the enjoyment I've had with Destiny 2 over the past week. My main problem with Destiny 2 is that I paid for a game I can't play anymore. I paid $60 to be put on the back foot by the Cabal and to rise back up. I was there at midnight on September 6th trying to get on, knowing I had school in the next few hours. Seeing the tower fall, a social space I spent too much time messing around on. Man, I'm old. I really enjoyed the base game of Destiny 2 with the Red War. I didn't really enjoy the first 2 DLCs, but I feel like that's a common thread with Destiny as a game. Everything I've used, everything I've worn, all the missions I did was in complete vain because I can't even do anything with that stuff anymore. Because it's not up to season 20 or whatever standard of usefulness. I just can't use it. It could have even just been deleted from the game entirely, right alongside the base game. I think this is the first time ever the base game was deleted from a game. And you can't access anymore. There's no legacy mode, no base game install. It sucks. I haven't really thought of that, so if another game actually has had this problem, please let me know. So I know my struggles with Destiny as a franchise, but how could I pick it back up after all this time? Well, I decided to take a fresh experience. I loaded up my Warlock, maybe a character I played 4 times throughout my time on D2. What I quickly found is that my Warlock looks terrible. I've been playing kinda off and on this past week, but I haven't found anything that makes you look cool. The only thing that can salvage my armor is a legacy helmet from Destiny 1. But I have to play Trials, and I haven't gotten that opportunity yet. If you're a good Trials player, send me a friend request, nudge nudge. Outside of that, I have no passion for getting anything else, because they either look so bad or as mid as possible. Of course, that's just my opinion, as I may have offended a lot of people. My bad on this one, Warlock boys. So this is the part of the video where I say I lied to you. And that would be true, because I did. Sort of. I may be rewriting this video, but it's actually gone through 2 different ideas. Here is the second thumbnail. So, I guess I'll talk about how I'm finding enjoyment in Destiny. When me and Joe were playing on the first night, I was in a call also with my old fire team. 2 players that quit Destiny because the grind was too much. Because once you start, there's no turning off that second gear. And what I asked them, and what I'll ask you is there a difference between playing and grinding? I asked it because I don't know where the line is on Destiny 2. And maybe that's because it doesn't have a definitive end yet. They've made so many 20-step quests that it takes hours, and I feel like in D1 it was a lot less. At least from looking back, although that may just be through nostalgic eyes. I think Destiny is one of the best shooters on the market right now. Not a high bar with Halo and Battlefield falling on their faces, and my own personal vendetta against the new Modern Warfare trilogy. Soon to be trilogy, I guess. And because of that, I've really enjoyed just turning off my brain and playing a weird magical story with my buddy, talking about random stuff. For the first time in a long time, I've been able to play the game casually. And that doesn't mean we didn't do grindy stuff. Joe led me through the quest for the Gallahorn in the dungeon with the trap-filled event. That was enough for me. I think finding that balance is more important than trying to make up for players to buy new things all the time. Because if you keep a player happy, they're more likely to buy it. But that's just me, so how would you define the playing, grinding line, and if there's a solution, if there needs to be? Now, this video may come off a little negative, but that's not what I want it to be. I really enjoyed playing Destiny 2. Who would have thought I would be saying that after years and years after dropping the game? But here we are. Lightfall was fun. Strand was fun with acting like Spider-Man. The boss fight at the end was really funny for us to fight. And finally, just Destiny is fun. Just don't let the game get to your head. And hey, if you want to play Destiny with me, friend me on Xbox. I'll squad up with you, why not? I think I still have my Xbox mic. If someone wants to hard carry me through a raid to get some cool stuff for my Warlock, by all means, let's run it. But you know, I just don't know how else I can experience that game that isn't just, let's grind for this god roll item. And what I'm beginning to understand is that you gotta play Destiny with a friend, because it makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. Or you could just go watch the Zanny videos and have the entire Destiny experience right there. Although that's a gross simplification of all the grinding. Who knows? But thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed what I do, maybe consider checking out some of my other stuff.